It's an awful situation throughout the country. President Duterte has been pretty clear about what he intended to do, and he's doing it. He's said that if you are a do-nothing, if you are somebody who's a rebel or a communist, someone who's involved with drugs, that he will kill you. Shockingly, there have been tens of thousands of people who have been killed by the Philippine government, some under this banner of the war on drugs, which we found was simply a war on the poor. In many cases, people were killed simply because they were living in a certain place and at the wrong place in the wrong time. We met with some of the folks from the night crawlers, which are photojournalists who go and take photos of these extrajudicial killings, and they told us that these are so common that now their editors are telling them that they can't even cover them anymore because they need a new angle, because these are happening so often that it's not even news anymore. And this particular journalist told us that the only thing that has changed is where they're dumping the bodies and how they're lying about it. And so this is a policy of the Philippine government to target and assassinate people they view as their enemies. And often those are people who stand in the way, like Brandon, who was standing up for people and their land and their rights. But sometimes it's just people who are poor who they can then say this person was involved with drugs or whatever it is, and are being targeted for assassinations. And it seems that the U.S. government not only is not speaking out on this, but continuing to provide hundreds of millions of dollars in military aid to the Philippine military, and there hasn't been attention to this by the Congress. You know, we've been calling for a hearing. We've been calling for our representatives here to speak out, not just on Brandon's case, but on the broader human rights situation in the Philippines.